order to sound really amazing, you need to do a few things before you actually vocalize. Singing consists of more of just producing sound. All right, let's talk about it. There's something really profound one of my teachers told me many, many years ago, and it was actually my flute teacher. And he said, you know, Freya, music is made up of sound and silence, and the silence is equally as important as the sound is. And that was very profound. In the silence, in those moments of silence, there's a lot that happens actually. It can build a lot of tension, and also in singing especially, you need to prepare. The preparation for the next phrase you're about to sing is so extremely important. If you don't prepare and set yourself up for success, for a good sound, you will fail. So here are a few things you need to do. And in your practice sessions, I want you to really focus on taking time to go through these processes so that you will start, making these connections up here to where these sequences become more automatic. In order for it to become automatic, you need to take your time and slow things down in your practice. When you do exercises, you just focus on these things. Number one, before you start singing the phrase, really check your posture. Are you lifted? Are you opening up to where you can take a deep breath, which is the next step? Take time to take a deep breath. If you never slow down that process and just keep rushing into the next phrase, you will never take a deep breath. And the truth is, you can take a deeper breath even when it's fast after you have practiced the process of taking a deep breath, taking your time doing it. So it's all about making it automatic, but first you have to slow it down. So take your time when you're singing an exercise. Don't rush into it. Take time to breathe, to expand your ribs, to make sure you're filling your lungs so that you can register what are the steps, what is your body physically doing, and then when you speed it up, it's much more accurate. Number two, before you vocalize out, focus on your support. Are you setting yourself up to where what is coming up is actually going to be supported? If there's a long phrase, you need to breathe and prepare a little bit differently than when there's just a very short phrase and then another breath and the very short phrase and another breath. Also, if there's something really legato, you're going to approach it differently than when it's really staccato. And you need to mentally prepare so that your body can prepare. Your body is going to act differently. Your muscle tension, your support is going to be on a different level when you know there's something really high energy and maybe like a long phrase coming up. That preparation is so important. And I always put it in my sheet music when there's I put an exclamation mark. It's like, okay, here, this is where I need to watch out. Deep breath, because long phrase coming up and I have the tendency to run out of breath. So just take a deep breath, even deeper than ever before. And just having that on your radar and preparing and thinking about the things ahead of time, just think about what's coming up. Literally hear the phrase before you're singing it in your mind, and you will breathe and support accordingly. The next thing I want you to prepare for is actually what sound is the very beginning sound. Is it a voiced consonant such as my, or is it like an unvoiced consonant like so? If so, is it more intense? Is it short? Is it longer? Is it more emphasized? How is it about to come out? And what is the first vowel? Does it start with a vowel? Is it a more glottal onset like I? Or is it a more soft onset? I. How is the onset? What register do I want to sing in? And what intensity do I want? These are all things that you have to know before you start singing the phrase and prepare for it. Here's the thing. I talked about a lot of things, and it might seem like, wow, Freya, I can't think about all of these things every time I start a phrase because the song just goes on. That is true, but it's a muscle you can train. And I assure you that if you slow things down now to practice and to be more accurate and to really go through these steps in your mind so that your body physically, which is your instrument, can react accordingly, things will also work out when it's faster. It's a muscle you can train. Definitely you can train it. For me nowadays, I can just look at brand new sheet music. I've never seen the song. I can start playing it and singing it and at the same time interpret My brain processes things in the way that I can be expressive, I can prepare, I look ahead with my eyes, I kind of see what's coming up. And that is a muscle I have trained, and it will happen for you, but only if you slow things down and do these things before you start singing out the phrase. Do it in your practice sessions, and I promise if you do these things, you will experience a whole new level of accuracy and control. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about techniques such as these, consider joining my online singing school. It's a monthly membership, and you can be part of an amazing group. Every month we have a masterclass. I have an exercise of the week that you can show me how you do it. Actually, you can post it in our Facebook group that is private. And we have a Mindset Monday, which also works on mental things. They're equally important. Check it out, and would love to see you on the inside. Have a great day, and until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Your lips, your tongue, and the back of your tongue are really important in being more agile with your words when a song moves really fast and the lyrics are fast, and they are tools to really open up your sound also. So here's an exercise. You can speed it up. Or you can slow it down. I don't move the jaw a lot. It's a lot my lips and the tongue. Now you can add in the back of your throat. Or slow. Always leaving the ah nice and open. So there's a lot of movement going on back there.